Yo, what's happening? So just take a second and look at that because I want you to get it. I want you to understand. Oh, yeah, there we go. I want you to understand it, and I'm trying to figure out how I can do what else I need to do here. See if I can do this. But anyway, yeah. So here's the thing. Here's what I can do. Okay. Okay. Hold on a second. So if you look at the sisters, though, if you take a look at the sisters and think about that, the fact is, those are two twin sisters. That's the real shit, man. Like, that's the real, and people don't get that. How come I can't? Sorry. I'm trying to figure out how I can. I don't know why this is doing this to me. Okay, it doesn't matter. Anyhow, sorry guys. Little me time of fucking up there is per usual. That's what I fucking do. I don't care. I'm not trying to be the most perfect podcast ever. I'm trying to be the most honest one, the most real one, the most. I don't care if I lose every friend I have, because if I'm losing friends for my beliefs in what I support, if I'm losing friends because I speak out about what I believe in, then fuck you. You weren't my friend anyway. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. You weren't my friend anyway. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Like, we were never friends. And so for a lot of us, we've lost friends. People have lost jobs. People have lost so much stuff. You realize almost never do the people on the side of evil and bad and the wrong end up losing jobs and getting censored and stuff like that. It's kind of always the people standing up for freedom, standing up for what they think is right, that get censored and everything else. Anyway, so if you look at the picture, those are twin sisters, identical twin sisters. And that's just what happened. They're from one dude and one woman. That's the reality of it. That's what people just can't deal with, is this is just what happened. And so for so many people, the fact is, okay, so like if I sit here right here, I'm white, right? I'm white. I'm the white dude. I'm the whitest of the white dudes. But if I go to a Klan meeting, I don't know, probably one of the 5, because there's 3,000 members worldwide. 3,000. I think 3,000 Klan members worldwide. They're dead. They're gone. The Klan's over. There's only 3,000 of them because they do extra work for Democrats on doing marches and things like that to pretend like it's still alive. So they're not really Klan members as much as extras and local actors union, things like that. They're actors and stuff like that. But still, there's 3,000 of them, and they stay registered as Klan members so they can get the extra work for the Democrats to go do marches and everything else to make sure that the rest of the Democrats are scared to death that the Klan's going to take over. But let's say there were still a lot of Klan meetings. So if I went, I look like everyone at the Klan meeting. I look like everyone at the white supremacist meeting, at the white nationalist meeting. I look at all of them. I look like all of them. The problem is, as soon as we do the pool parties, where is it? Sorry. Where the fuck did, there it is. As soon as we do the pool party, I have a problem. But not even that. My last name is Berger. Not even that. I don't hide the fact that I'm Jewish, ever. I'm cool with the fact that I'm Jewish. I'm perfectly fine with the fact that I'm Jewish. Am I proud to be Jewish? I didn't do anything to accomplish it. I'm part of the Jewish culture and the Jewish heritage, and I'm a bloodline Jew. Ancestry says I'm 99% Jewish. So, yeah, I don't get to go to their meetings. I don't get to go to the white supremacist campouts. I don't get to go to the Hells Angels white supremacist bike rides. But I do get all of your hate for being a white supremacist, for being all these things that I couldn't possibly be because they wouldn't even let me in if I wanted to, and I don't want to. I've always said I would look great on the poster, can't go to the meetings kind of Jew. look great on a Klan poster, can't go to the meetings. Jew. Not that I want to go, but I know they got free coffee. I'm just saying, I might sit there for a few minutes and be like, yeah, maybe, you know, you might be right. Or get my coffee and be like, fuck you guys. Free coffee. That I might do. What I'm saying, though, is, oh, let me see. I'm sorry. I never look at Dylan. What's up, buddy? Yeah, Dylan. No, but that's, I mean, yeah, 99%. Like, let me see if I can look it up. I have it here somewhere, but on my ancestry, I'll show you. But I had to do an ancestry because I thought I had another child. I know. That's the point, Dylan. See, if you look at Dylan, Dylan's Syrian. I know what you're thinking. That Syrian, you are the actual like Caucasian whites, but you're not the white supremacist white. They call you raghead and everything else. They call you all these other names, and they don't want you in their meetings. So me and you, Dylan, we're not allowed in any of the meetings, but we get to take all the flack in the world for it, and we're supposed to shut up about it. Did you ever hear that one? Did you ever hear where, you know, they don't want to hear how, oh, well, I'm not white and this and that? Well, then fuck you. How about instead of I'm not white and my family didn't have anything to do with any of this shit because we weren't even in this country or England, okay? We had nothing to do with any of it. But instead of that, never mind. How about eat a dick, fuck you, fuck off? How about that instead? How about eat my dick, liberal fucking wacko, you demo crap. Eat my asshole. You racist piece of shit who has decided to categorize me by my look and my skin color. You've decided to decide who I am. But then you decided that I am somebody who would decide how someone is based on their skin and this and that, which is what you just did. I know you can't follow this, most people, because you're fucking stupid. Now, hopefully a lot of my Trumpublicans or freedom lovers or humanity lovers, and that's what I'll say is my freedom lovers and my humanity lovers. Hopefully you're listening because you can understand this. Dylan, I'm sure you understand that. That's the thing. You can't make me white when it's convenient for you to blame me. Fuck you. And so when I try and tell you, hey, actually, I mean, you know, like whatever, I get your point. But I can't, I'm not going to feel guilty, and I'm not going to say that this goes on in the sense you're talking about, because I didn't fucking do anything. My family didn't do anything. Not anyone in my family ever did shit to fucking anybody except for on a personal one-on-one basis for no other reason than fucking whatever it may be between those two people. My family has never been involved in anything as far as attacking people as a group, being part of groups that attack people or anything like that. My family has never been part of any racial or racist groups. Therefore, instead of saying all that, because then you tell me like, oh, I don't want to hear your white-splaining, I don't want to hear your excuse, what I'll tell you is to suck 6 dicks and fuck off. And that's what everybody needs to start telling people. Suck a bunch of dicks and fuck off then. I tried to be nice and explain to you I can't feel guilty for something I didn't do. I won't feel guilty, I even said, for something I didn't do. And you still kept it going. And you still kept it going. And so now I tell you, fuck off. I tried to be nice, but instead go fuck yourself. Don't care. Fuck you. 6 million of us fucking died. You didn't care. I do care. I have tried to make a difference. Right. Like, how's Dylan Monday? How is Dylan going to feel bad for what went on in a country that he had no idea was even existing at the time? But his family didn't even know what the fuck was going on here. They were over there, not even in communication because of the time frame, you see, back then. So Dylan's family was in a part of this country where in a part of this world where they had no idea what was even going on over here or in England. But when he gets to America, Dylan gets to be a racist now. Dylan gets to be a white guy. Dylan's hated. But again, no connection to the people you actually hate. None whatsoever. And they would not accept Dylan nor me. But because some pussy ass white guys, because some twatty, I did a podcast again with a bunch of guys and a girl, And the girl, Courtney, called everyone out for being racist and this and that. And they all went, oh my God, I'm so sorry. They all hated her. They talked mad shit about her. They wanted her off the show, everything else. I absolutely adored her, funny enough. She was like a little sister to me, I thought. I just treated her like any other human being in this world. Any way I treat any human being in this world is the way I treated her. But then she wanted to call everyone out on racism and chauvinism. And I'm like, And I just ignored her and kept doing what I was doing. And then they all were apologizing. And she's like, yeah, well, Berger didn't apologize. I go, oh, fuck you. I'm not going to apologize for shit. I didn't fucking do anything, asshole. I fucking treated you like nothing but anybody else. If anything, you're one of my favorite people. So fuck you. I'm not going to fucking buy into. I'm not going to say sorry for fucking being racist or chauvinistic when I've never been. No, I'm not going to. Fuck you. But because these upper middle class, and that's what they were. All of them came from upper middle class families, even though they all three pretty much lied about it. But they all came from upper middle class families. What's up, Matthew Wallace? How you doing, brother? Check out AV News, by the way, guys. Matthew Wallace, AV News. It's absolutely a great insight to the desert, man. I'm telling you. Some sick shit goes on there, and this motherfucker brings it to life. Okay, so sorry, I lose my goddamn track. Anyway, my point is, yeah, no, Dylan, you're totally right. And but anyway, god damn it. So the guys, then when she leaves, they're like, oh my, I go, what the fuck, man? I go, what the fuck would you sit there apologizing when you don't fucking believe that? And this, well, yeah, but we just didn't want to have a problem with her and this and that. She's just crazy. Oh my God. So wait, you guys let me look like I'm some fucking racist, but you guys thought she was so full of shit. But you didn't want to say anything because you were afraid the black woman was going to go crazy. Meanwhile, I didn't think any of that. I just thought this is another person, and I'm going to speak to them just like I would any other person who was calling me on bullshit. So I treated her just like I would any human being, male, female, transgender, whatever it be, right? They treated her like a scary black woman. She's still friends with them. We haven't talked forever, and she badmouths me. That's the beauty of this world we live in. If you kowtow to people, if you kowtow to their bullshit, then you're their friend in this and that. Well, I don't do that. I don't do that. So I might throw you off. I've worked with teachers, okay? Like teachers that I throw way off because I don't kowtow to them. Not like the other white people who show up there who are from Teach for America, or this one twat teacher. God, I deleted him. I can't even remember his name. He was such a piece of shit. He was a white kid from a rich family. His dad's a doctor, okay? His family's a bunch of twats. And he fucking, like, I want to kick this guy's ass as much as this is how much I don't like him, because he was the white guy whose family got money and they've done everything they can to protect themselves from poor people. Meanwhile, he goes and teaches at a poor school to pay off part of his loans. And he raps to the students. He raps. He's the white teacher who raps. That's what I'm saying. He's the fuckhead, but he's neato because he'll apologize to all of them. I always got to see what's happening. He's the neato guy. He's the nice guy. He's the good guy because he'll apologize because it was his family who did these things. He is a horrible person. I can't even remember his name now. That's how little, I mean, that's how much I dislike him. I'm trying to think of his name. He's just this skinny white. He looks like a Ryan Seacrest. He's so in the closet and it's ridiculous. I love that, Dylan. Well, see, that's the other funny thing. That's what I'm saying. Is like I got no problem calling out the media, man. Hey guys, anybody fucking notice? Because see, I see racism. Don't get me wrong. Anybody notice that almost always you see the white guy, black woman? You don't so much see the black man, white woman. You see the light man, white woman. You see the white man, black women. You almost never see. Why, though? Because guess what? The liberal white men, the Democrat white men are afraid of that. I'm not. I'm perfectly fine myself, on top of which I've been to jail. So I know the myth. I know it's a lie. I know it's far from everyone. Far from. It's the same as anyone else. Anyone. But the fact is, we're in a society where if I tell you my family wasn't even in this country or any country that was doing anything, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that nobody in my bloodline had anything to do with anything. I'm supposed to feel guilty because I look this way. Now, what a lot of people don't understand is the way I look in America. I'm fucked with all the time. See, the way you see me as a white supremacist and this and that, cops also do. And cops also see me as a meth head and all these other things that I'm not. And then when they find out I'm a teacher and everything else, they're like, oh, you're a teacher. And I always go like this, you're a cop? They go, oh, okay. Especially when I had my long braids, they'd be like, you're a teacher? I'd go, you're a cop? They'd go, my bad. And they'd get what they were doing. But that's all you got to do is get what you're doing, man. When you tell me that all white people that look like me, all people who look like me, forget white, all people who look like me or look like Dylan Monday, they got to fucking be sorry. They got to be apologetic. Fuck all that. Fuck that. And that's what I'm saying. Stop apologizing. Stop feeling bad. Stop feeling guilty. Stop kowtowing. Stop turning on the other people just like you. Stop turning on the other people just like you. That's what we do. We don't want two cool people. We don't want two great people in the same room. We got to be the great one. No, let's fill the room with greatness. Let's fill the room with love and understanding, man. We don't have to be the cool person in the group. We want the whole group to be cool. We want the whole group to be badass. Let's do that. Let's stop trying to hang out with these motherfuckers. Let's start working with each other. Let's start booking each other. Let's start helping each other. Fuck all this. If you're a true Trumpublican, and I think if you want your freedom, if you are a Trumpublican or you believe in freedom of humanity, if you believe in humanity first, any of those three things, we need to get together and start booking and start helping each other and start working with each other the way they have. And then when they lose all of us, let's see what they do. Let's see how quick they beg us to come back. Let's see how quick they start kissing asses. But we won't matter because we'll have our own network. And yeah, it'll be warped in its way and it'll be fucked up in its way, but it won't be taking our freedom away and stuff like that. So we have to start grabbing control. If we don't start standing up and stop apologizing, the problem is you got all these Republicans who apologized or condemned the Capitol violence or condemned Trump because of it. They're all pieces of shit because he had nothing to do with it. There's no video you could show me where he ever told anyone to go attack the fucking Capitol. He specifically said peacefully. It's on the video, but people don't watch it. They just listen to shit and go forward. My daughter, who's brilliant, said to me, well, yeah, but didn't he tell people to be ready to get him? No, not anywhere. Oh, I mean, just in her mind, she thought that probably happened. That I told you guys, don't ever hold your spit. If you hold your spit, you're a fool. It's poison. If you swallow your own spit, it's poison. So the point I'm trying to make, though, is if you're a Trumpublican, if you're a Republican, if you're whatever, if you look like me or any form of white or any of that, but you're not, if your family is not, if you're not connected to anyone who had to do with slavery or had to do with racism or had to do with oppression, then don't apologize and don't feel bad and don't sit there and go, oh yeah, everybody. It's not every black person, not every black person, not every Latin person, not every Asian person, not every Jew has been through horrible racism or horrible prejudice or been treated badly or anything else. A lot haven't. A lot have we've just lived our lives and this and that. I got to tell you, I've almost never had to deal with anything for being Jewish, maybe twice in my life where someone said my last name was Jewish. In that sense, when I went to jail, they were worried about the Jewish star tattooed on my chest. I didn't even have a problem with that. I met a fucking badass Israeli dude. We got along great. I also knew a bunch of people from San Fernando and shit that were already in there. So I had friends. I had fucking Samoan friends in there, Tongan friends in there. Jail was no problem, but I had my Jewish star. They were worried. The sheriffs were worried that I was going to have a problem with it. Never had a problem. But that's what I'm saying is like, yeah, it's insanity. Stop apologizing. Stop feeling bad. Stop letting people make you feel bad. And this is the thing. And when white people that come from money and come from privilege try to include you in what they have and what they were brought up with, tell them to fuck off. Tell them to go fuck themselves. And when they try and badmouth you, punch them in their fucking face. I'm saying it because I'm going to tell you this. The Capitol attack was completely done by Democrats in a complete setup. It in no way was the Trump supporters attacking police or doing any of that. That is a complete fabrication and fucking lie, and I'll say it. And anybody fucking remember when Mark Zuckerberg stole fucking Facebook from his friends in college? They're his buddies, his pals. He ripped them the fuck off. That's who you're going to trust for shit. That's who you want controlling who gets media coverage and who doesn't. Truthfully, that's what you think's okay. Yeah, I'm going to keep my Facebook because I'm going to try not to get shut down on mainstream. But I'm also doing all this to locals. Check out locals.com. Check me out on locals.com. You can find me. D Burger Comic, I'm Burger Podcast. Check out locals.com. It's a place for freedom, free speech. Local. What's up, Randall? You would love locals.com. I know you're not a Trump supporter, Randall, but you would love locals.com. It's a free speech arena, and it's pretty cool. It's got a lot more than, unfortunately, what Parler had. And I God bless Parler for coming in and trying to do that and doing that and everything. And what a wacko thing to suppress freedom of speech. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't want the Ku Klux Klan to be able to march. I don't want white supremacists to be able to march. I don't want them to be there hateful. But I want people to have the freedom of speech. And if Parler on a application on the World Wide Web wants to have people who specifically want to talk about those things, they should be able to. They should be able to. Thank you, Randall. I truly appreciate that. And I'm putting that up as a thing. But they should truly be able to, because we don't want to take it from them. Because if we take it from them, we're next, as we're seeing. As liberals are getting their shit shut down accidentally because they said the wrong thing. They're starting to realize how precious, how fragile our freedom of speech is. It doesn't include white supremacists marching in public. It shouldn't, and it doesn't. It doesn't include people holding hateful signs in public. But if they want to have, and I don't believe Parler was an arena for that only, but if certain people on there are like that, then yeah, that is part of the freedom of speech, and you have to let them talk. You just tune them out. You block them out. You delete their account from you. That's all it takes. So then only the people who want to hear it, hear it. You guys got to wake up to this. Spread this word, spread the news, but stop apologizing. Everyone stop apologizing and stop pretending like the fucking, it really does. I know it's not really the best name at all. Locals.com actually is a great site though. You got to check it out. I think you'd really like that. Locals.com. I'm still figuring it out, but it's pretty easy and pretty cool. Okay. So check this out though. Last thing, I just want to finish with this though, but stop apologizing, stop doing all that because you're just making it harder for everyone else. Just here's the thing. If your family has money from slavery, if your family has money from oppression, if your family has money out of the mouths of Jews or any of that, just then give it back and shut up. Apologize, give it all to charity and shut up. My family doesn't. So fuck you, fuck everyone else that has a problem with the way I look, but I'm not a part of your problem. Never have been. My family's only been a positive in this world, except my whore ass mom, who fucked my sister's fiance. Her husband pulled her dick out at my older sister's fucking 16th birthday party, Edward James Scourin II. Pulled his dick out at a 16-year-old's birthday party, but my scumbag mom still stayed married to this piece of shit after. That's what I'm saying. They're Democrats. They're Democrats. There you go. There's your Democrats. My mom and her husband and my stupid brother and sisters are Democrats. And they've all cheated on each other and fucked over each other, and they're disgusting human beings. My mom fucked my sister's fiance. My mom's husband pulled his dick out at my sister's sweet 16 party, or sweet 15th birthday party, whatever it was, 17. One of the birthday parties where a bunch of girls, he pulls his dick out and pees in a sink in front of everyone. Yeah. That's who they were. My brother, all of them were pieces of shit, but they're Democrats. That's what I'm saying. They're probably they feel bad. They're Black Lives Matter and this and that. They're the most racist motherfuckers ever. And him, he's the worst. He's a racist, a chauvinist. That's why me and him used to fight all the time. Because he'd make racist comments and shit, and I'd go off on him and tell him what a moron he was. He'd be drunk. He'd want to fight. I'd kick his stupid Polish ass. That's racism against Polish. You never hear that anymore. You know what I'm saying? Those are the good days when we used to just pick on Polish people. Kidding. Guys, be well. Be well. Remember, you know why Polacks bring shit to a wedding? Keep the flies off the bride.